Season's greetings and Merry Christmas from all of us at PRTC TV. Hello and welcome to Jackson County High School for tonight's game between the visiting Clay County Tiger Boys and the Jackson County Generals. We are coming to you streaming live worldwide on this Thursday, December the 15th on our PRTC TV Facebook pages and YouTube channel. If you are joining us live, please make sure you share the broadcast and spread the word as we work hard to promote these student athletes. Jackson County Generals coming into the game tonight with a win and loss record of 5-2. Won their first 3 games, then lost 2 in a row, and have won their last 2 games. Clay County coming in with a record of 2 wins and 3 losses. They've lost their last 2 contests to Barberville and to Boyle County. Right now, time for the starting lineups.
I think we're fixing to get Jude Lakes' 1,000-point ball by the looks of it.
All right. Mr. Jude Lakes, senior. Yep, I like to call him the magician.
Yep.
All right, congratulations, Jude Lakes, on that honor of scoring your 1,000th point. Now time for basketball action. Let's get your starting lineups first of all for the visiting Clay County Tigers under head coach Glenn Gray. In his 7th season, he is 99-79 overall. They will start number 35, Hayden Harris. Number 22, Ethan Jackson. Number 4, Landon DeZarn. Number 14, Grayson Hooker. And number 40, Aiden Wagers. Clay County led in scoring on the year by Hayden Harris, averaging 19 a game. Ethan Jackson at 12. DeZarn at 8. Now for the home team, the Jackson County Generals under head coach Greg Parrott in his 12th season. Got him at 163 and 164 in his 12 years as the Generals head coach. He could pull to an even 500 tonight with a win here at home. He will start number 0. Just got his 1,000-point ball, senior Jude Lakes, averaging 15 points a game. Number 3 is Ty Summers, averaging 16 points a game. Number 32, Carter Cunningham, averaging 8 points and 8 rebounds a game. Number 13 is Ashton Clemens, and number 42 is Keegan Ward. Keegan averaging 9 points and 7 rebounds per game.
Really impressed with him in his last outing, too. I think he's going to be someone that the Generals probably going to need to step up big for tonight in this game to come out with the W.
Carter Cunningham, our leading free throw shooter on the team at 81%. He'll be jumping for the Generals against number 25 for Clay County, or number 35 rather, Hayden Harris. Tip controlled by Jackson County.
Really seems like, too, Brian, this might be it. Kind of seems like a big dog fight tonight.
Cunningham with it, finds Lakes down low. Lakes in the corner to Cunningham. 3 is on the way, it's short. Rebound to Clay County. Number 40, Wagers, pulls down the board. It's Grayson Hooker with it, number 14, in the corner to Landon DeZarn. DeZarn in the paint, now throws it left side to Hooker. Ball knocked away and stolen. Summers ends up with it. Summers, nice pass down to Clemens, up and in. Really good job. Yeah. Not only a nice pass there, but a really good job by Ashton Clemens to get rid of that thing in a hurry.
Yeah, to get through it quick there. It seems like Harris and maybe another Tiger was coming quick.
Clay County not able to save it from going out of bounds, so first 2 possessions for Clay County are turnovers.
And here in the early going, Brian, too, kind of nervous. Like I said, probably one of the biggest games for both teams. Have kind of been a rivalry here in the years past, so you know, everybody kind of getting their nerves calm. First 2 minutes can be rough on both sides.
Jackson County up 2-0. We played just over a minute. Lakes on the baseline, up and in. He just has a way, once he leaves the floor, of just kind of gliding, and he's hard to handle in the paint.
Yeah, real silky smooth.
Here's a three by Harris, and that one's good. Hayden Harris averaging 19 points a game. 4-3, Generals by 1.
And really nice there, too, by Wagers, kind of breaking the press, being in the middle.
Three-pointer missed by Summers. Rebound to Clay County, and they're in a hurry the other way with an easy one for Harris. 5-4, Clay pulls ahead. Andrew Gabbard still nursing a ankle injury. Lakes can't control it. Wagers picks up the loose ball for the Tigers. Open three from the right side is well off the mark. Hooker shot that one way too quick. Summers down low, puts it up, no good, and we're going to have a charge called on Summers. I did not see the contact.
Well, I thought Wagers got there late too. I really kind of would like to personally just seen a play on there.
So Summers called for his first foul, and that's the team's first, only one on Clay County, and that's on Wagers. Generals picking up full court man-to-man. Clay County up 5-4. Harris has got all 5 for the Tigers. And knocked away, I think, by Clemens from behind. Clemens making an easy one here. Puts it up and in. How about the early play by number 13?
Yeah, Clemens has been really aggressive. You can tell that he's kind of been fired up for this game.
Knocked away. Oh. We're going to call a second one on Summers, and so he's played less than 3 minutes. And the leading scorer for Jackson County picks up 2 quick ones.
I think they gave that to Clemens, actually.
Oh,
Brian.
did they?
Yeah,
All
I think
right.
Clemens kind of got under him there. Didn't give him any place to land was the problem.
Well, in this particular application, I will rather get 1 on Clemens than 2 on Ty. Ethan Jackson inbounds.
Rice checking in for Hooker there.
Rice with the ball now, number 0. 6-5, Jackson County with a lead by 1. We've played 3 minutes. Down low, Wagers, and he's going to be called for traveling. Switched his pivot feet. 2-2-1 full court press by Coach Glenn Gray's Tigers. Summers into front court, down to Lakes, up and rolls it off. Rebound though for Cunningham, but we're going to have an over the back foul, I believe, on Ward. First one on Keegan in the team's third.
But you like that too there, kind of especially from your young sophomore being aggressive.
Summers almost had a steal there.
Yeah, but Sidus has kind of got to be smarter there just because you don't want to pick up that second foul right there.
He just caused a turnover, though, with a nice steal, and then Cunningham throws it away and returns the favor. Number 23 checking in for Clay County is Jeremy Hibbard, replacing number 22, Ethan Jackson. Six to 5, Generals by 1, and Rice in backcourt. Those that head to Wagers. Wagers stops at the free throw line. Down low, jumper is short. Rebound to Ward, and we've got a foul called on Wagers, and he's picked up his second. So he has, actually, they said first, okay. Must have whistled the wrong one on somebody else a moment ago. 6-5.
I believe that is Clay's first team foul too.
Okay. Cunningham throws it ahead to Summers. Summers going to stop at the three-point line, and it's in and out. Rebound, Jude Lake's got a hand on it. Back up, no good by Ward. And Wagers pulls it off for Clay County. Long pass ahead, and we're going to have a foul on Jude Lakes. Jude's first. Team's fourth. Non-shooting foul. And DeZarn going to trigger it in for Coach Glenn Gray's Tigers. Midway point of the first quarter. Harris on the drive, and a charging foul called on Harris. So Harris picks up his first and the team's third. And honestly, it appeared Jude was moving from my angle here.
Yeah, kind of.
Clemens checks out. Nice 4 minutes of action for Ashton Clemens. Corey Vickers checks in.
Who do we got new there for Clay as well? Number 20, Landon Smith.
Okay, Landon Smith in for Clay County. Summers across the timeline. And we got a foul on Clay County as Summers trying to get it to Cunningham. And Landon Smith that had just checked in, his first, team's third. Vickers inbounds. Interior pass into Cunningham, but we're going to have a foul before the shot on Clay County. It's going to go against Tate Rice, his first, team fourth. Inbound to Lakes. Lakes, spin
Nice
move.
move.
Floater is up, no good. Rebound, Keegan Ward, and we're going to have, a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Clay County, so nice tie up there by number 4 for the Tigers, DeZorn. Actually been, feels like quite a while since either team has scored. We've been at this 6-5 score for a couple of minutes now. Glenn Gray substituting gratuitously here in this first quarter. As number 22, Jackson, checks back in. On the drive, blocked by Ward. Good defense down there by number 42.
I've been really impressed here in the early going with this first.
Summers,
Yep.
aggressive. And he does draw his second this time, and the team's fifth. So Ty Summers with 2 fouls here in the first quarter.
I'd really like to see Titus just kind of shoot that open 15-footer he had, or even the 3.
Stop and shoot it rather than taking the chance. 3 by Harris is no good. Rebound to Summers. Summers over to Cunningham. Cunningham walked. So Jackson County, quite a few turnovers here in this first quarter.
Yeah, Coach Parrott giving Carter the shoot it there sign there.
Now, I tell you what, and we got a 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here. Probably the most common travel call is when they get the ball and they try to do a quick ball fake, and then they start their move. I'm going to tell you that maybe 75% of all the high school travels occur on that exact play.
One of those, their feet move a little faster than their head does, something like that.
Yeah.
But, been a big scoring drought here, too. Kind of, like I said, everyone's nerves kind of real nervous, kind of tight, not been really loose. Kind of been some sloppy play on both sides. Really love the aggressiveness from both teams, though. Really attacking the basket. Been several charges, Drew's already as well. So, I mean, it's just kind of been a kind of sloppy first quarter here in the first so far.
Back from the timeout, Clay's ball. That's Hooker with it for the Tigers. Almost double dribbles. Top of the key. Now left side over to Jackson. Hooker fakes the 3. He'll take the one-handed 15-footer. It's no good.
Nice rebound.
Ward with good hands down there to get it away from Wagers. Markham's in there for Summers, picking up those 2 fouls. Jude Lake stops from 15. That one's short. Gets his own board, puts it up, misses it or got it blocked.
I believe it got blocked.
Fight for the rebound, and Vickers tears it out of there for the Generals. Down to Cunningham. Turnaround is rolling in. First points of the night for Carter Cunningham. And the first bucket in a couple of minutes by either team. 8-5, Jackson County by 3. Generals in a 2-3 zone. Down low for Harris. His turnaround is good.
That's too easy right there. Harris kind of having his way in the post.
Well, he has all 7 of Clay County's points. So it makes it Jackson County 8, Harris 7. 1:45 left here in the first quarter. Lake sees the double team coming. Gets it ahead to Cunningham. Lakes penetrates, and we're going to have a foul on number 14 of Clay County, Hooker. His first, team's fifth. Coach Glenn Gray, seventh season, coaching the Clay County boys squad. Jude Lakes. And they got a kick on Clay County's number 4, DeZarn. And Markham will trigger it in at half court. Gets it into back court to Lakes. Lakes penetrates. Going to be fouled before the shot. So Clay County seems to be racking up quite a few fouls here in this first quarter.
Got 10 team fouls in the first quarter. That's pretty 11 now.
That's Hooker's second, Clay County's sixth. So we've still got a minute 21 left in the first quarter. The next non-player control foul, Jackson County will be at the line. Number 33, Singleton, going to check in for Jackson County. Really been impressed with his play in the early part of the season. Nice soft touch in the paint.
Yeah, and he's been really good too as far as to give those our other bigs, Carter and Keegan, a break as well. And this is a very unusual lineup we got on the floor, Brian. Maybe the first time we've seen these 5 generals play together, which can kind of cause for some miscues in your separation and your space and things like that.
Jude over to Corey Vickers, looking down low. Cunningham has it knocked away by Wagers out of bounds. Yeah, they look a little out of sync on this particular set. Going to get number 12 in there for
Wagers.
Clay County, Connor Gilbert. Wagers coming out. Inbound, got it into Singleton. He had it knocked away from him. Cunningham is going to be fouled on the shot.
And that's Harris's second as well, Brian.
2 on Hayden Harris, who has carried every drop of their offensive load here in this first quarter. He's got all 7 of their points.
And nice ball fake there by Cunningham as well. I think Harris either got Jude or Carter Warren on a block there, and Carter kind of had a short memory and but the ball fake got him to jump.
Cunningham shoots 81% from the line, but he can't get the first one to fall. Score remains 8-7. Jackson County by 1.
Missed that one too.
Second one short, gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. Well, if you can't make free throws, just get the rebound and put it back.
And that's one way to do it too.
That'll give
kind of a mental lapse there by Clay County not be able to box out the shooter.
Harris for 3. That one's no good. Rebound to Vickers. Yeah, if you want to give your coach gray hair, let the free throw shooter get his own rebound. Jude Lakes into the paint, puts it up off the window. No good, but we got a foul.
That way, offensive.
Offensive foul away from the ball.
I believe it's on Singleton.
Singleton, yeah. He was throwing his hands up as if to say, don't shoot.
Yeah.
Singleton's first, and that's Jackson County 6th. So 13 personal fouls called here in the first quarter of this one. I don't think we had 13 fouls called in the entire girls' game.
I don't think so either.
23 seconds left here in the first quarter. 10-7, Jackson County by 3. Harris has all 7 for Clay County.
But props, too, to both teams for being very aggressive, kind of attacking the basket. You know, I've seen several offensive fouls. You hate to see those, honestly, just because, you hate to gripe about being too aggressive. And he walked.
Yep, Jackson called for steps, trying to decide what he was going to do with it. Clay County trying to hold for the final shot of the first quarter, but they're going to give Jackson County 3.9 seconds to see what they can do. Cunningham positioned at midcourt. Cunningham over in the corner. Markham for 3, and it's off the mark at the horn. So Jackson County got a good look, and a bit of an offensive struggle for both teams at the end of one. It is the Generals of Jackson County 10 and the Tigers of Clay County 7. Stay tuned, the second quarter coming up on PRTC TV.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
It's coming. It's almost here. And we've never been more ready for the holidays' good cheer. We'll be in touch with loved ones from places far and near, with fast internet and Wi-Fi for the best days of the year. PRTC has holiday gifts for you this year. Call anyone, anywhere in the U.S., free on Christmas Day. And watch all premium movie channels free December 23rd through New Year's Eve. Visit PRTC online to learn more.
Welcome back to PRTC TV. 10-7, your score. Jackson County Generals leading the Clay County Tigers as we get ready to start the second quarter of this one. Coming to you live, streaming on this Thursday, December the 15th, on our PRTC TV Facebook page and our PRTC TV YouTube channel. Generals with the ball to open up the second quarter. Summers back in there with those 2 fouls. Clemens also back in there for Jackson County. Starters back on the floor for the Generals. Starters back on the floor for Clay as well, it appears. Clemens, ball fake over to Jude Lakes in the paint. Flash pass
Nice
over
pass
to Summers for an open 3, and he got it. First points of the night for Ty Summers, and he averages 16. Nice credit to Jude Lakes on the cross-court pass after he drew the defense.
Really nice unselfishness right there, too. Jude was able to get the whole defense collapse to be able to bring Titus for the open look.
General's biggest lead of the night thus far right now at 13-7. Harris down low, puts it up short. Good collapse on the defense over there by Keegan Ward. Clemens with the rebound. Outlet to Summers.
I really like Harris's offensive game just because he never stops moving, it seems like.
Jude Lakes with the bucket in the paint. He's got 4. Harris is a hard worker, man. He's down there just giving every drop he's got. You can tell he's fully invested.
Yep, he's all in. He's locked in.
Clemens makes Rice pick up his dribble, and we got a charging call against Clay County, I believe. I think the officials may be disagreeing.
Well, I think the free throw ref at the under's got a block on Jude Lakes.
Okay. And that's going to be the second on Jude. So Jackson County's backcourt duo with a couple of fouls apiece. And Ethan Jackson's going to get a 1 and a bonus. Crowd didn't like that one. Jackson's going to be shooting the first free throws of the night for Clay County. Jackson County's had a couple.
Is it 1 and 1 or 2?
It may be 2. No, it's 1 and 1. That one no good. Rebound to Ward.
Of course, I think the shot went in.
Glenn Gray is saying it should have been 2.
No, I think they're saying it should have been 1 because of the shot. He's saying that the basket went in for an and 1. But I don't remember if it went in or not.
(15-7) your score. They're still trying to sort things out. Now they're saying the ball goes back to Jackson County, so
they did not count the basket.
No, they're still showing 7 on the scoreboard.
Okay.
So regardless, score is 15-7 still. Jackson County leads by 8.
Nice pass.
Summers wants 3 more. That one's off the mark. And
come on, Carter.
Cunningham almost got his hands on it. Couldn't save it from going out of bounds.
Yeah.
.620 left here in the second quarter. Jackson from the free throw line rattles out. Good box out there by Cunningham, but he can't get a hold of the basketball. Down low, they get the rebound. 2 more shots at it. Can't get it to fall. Still getting the rebound, and now Cunningham's going to pick up the foul. So Clay County with 4 shots at it on that offensive trip. Jackson County could not get the offensive rebound. Cunningham's first, and the team's 8th. Jackson will get 2 free throws here. That one's going to roll in. First point of the night for Ethan. he'll get one more. Second one, no good. Rebound to Cunningham. Ty Summers over to Clemens. Summers in the paint, tough shot, got it. Wow.
Yeah, really nice kind of acrobatic shot there. Summers shot it off balance. And really good defense there too by Wagers, playing with those 2 fouls as well, Brian.
Can't defend that type of shot. Nice job by Ty. He's got 5 all here in the second quarter. And we got a timeout called by Coach Glenn Gray of Clay County, 17-8. Jackson County on top by 9. One thing that we're seeing, Hunter, is that for Clay County is that, you know, all their field goals have come from Hayden Harris, but at the same time, when you look at them statistically, they do have some other players that can score the basketball, but you've got people like Ethan Jackson averaging 12. He's only got 1. Landon Zarn averaging 8. He hasn't scored yet. So I feel like Jackson County's done a pretty good job on these guys defensively to not give them good looks. Their 2-3 zone is floating well from side to side.
Yeah, and they may be too, Brian, kind of going with the approach of let Harris have his and try to contain everyone else, which can work a lot of times, and also sometimes it can get you burned. It's working so far here for the Generals. However, you know, we've still got a whole lot of ball game left. Kind of seems like both teams are still kind of on an offensive funk. I give credit to both defenses. I mean, every shot I feel like has been really contested. There's been a lot of good defense, even some better offense as well. So it's been a very good so far kind of first kind of grudge match, dogfight type game.
Of course, as far as your district seedings, you've got North Laurel ranked in the top 10 in the state, so you're probably looking at the difference in being either the 2 or the 3 in the district, which really doesn't matter.
Yep.
But it matters if you're looking for bragging rights.
And pride too, and one thing too is you don't want to get blown out either way or blown out both games or anything like that, because it can mentally be tough for your kids.
Jackson going to try it from the same spot again, and same result, no good, but they get the rebound. Wagers, number 40, has his shot blocked. Back up again, no good. Jackson County cannot get an offensive rebound to save their life. Turnaround is up and good by Jackson, and a foul called on Jackson County as well. So I'm going to say they probably got a half a dozen shots at the basket on the same offensive set, and you just can't allow that to happen.
No, you can't. That's too easy for the Generals. And, you know, right now it seems only like Cunningham and Ward are the only 2 down there battling right now. You need to get your guards are going to have to get involved in the rebound game in a game like this.
Ward picks up his second for Jackson County. He joins Summers and Lakes with 2 apiece. Free throw good. That's the first field goal for Clay County here midway through the second quarter by anybody other than Hayden Harris. 17-11. Jude Lakes rising up, puts it up, rolls it in. Jude Lakes has got 6. 19-11, Generals by 8. Ashton Clemens, the only one playing full court defense all by himself. He's a hustler, man.
Being kind of a testy, pesty defender there.
Yes. Taking pride in his defense. We don't see enough of that in this game anymore.
And again, you kind of go with that, making them feel uncomfortable.
Harris going to try the 3. That one's good.
Really nice 2-man game right there with Hooker and Harris. Harris was able to kind of set the screen. Hooker was able to find him kind of pop, able to screen and pop right there.
19-14, Clay County inches closer, and they're going to say Jude Lake stepped on the sideline. So the Generals turn it over. Landon Nazarn checking back in for Coach Glenn Gray, replacing Ethan Jackson. .408 left here in the first half. Both teams not able to find any consistent scoring thus far, except for Hayden Harris, and there it is again. Hayden Harris with 3 threes. He's got 13 for the game, and Clay County has come back to within 2 points, and Coach Greg Parrott wants to take a timeout. We'll take one too. 3:59 left here in the second quarter. Clay County a slim 2-point lead over Jackson County with a slim 2-point lead over Clay County, 19-17 on PRTC TV.
Yes, we're all quite over staying home right now. But we can make it better by streaming the great shows and movies we've been wanting to see. PRTC can help with fast, reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig, enhanced by reliable Wi-Fi. Stream all you want, no matter how many gadgets are going at once. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade today.
Clay County has scored 6 unanswered to trim the 8-point lead of Jackson County down to 2, 19-17 here on PRTC TV. Under 4 to go here in the second quarter. Down low, Lakes. Good defense by the Tigers, and Clemens is going to be fouled. And that was going to be on number 4, DeZarn, his first, team's 8th, and Ashton Clemens going to get 1 and a bonus.
It's crucial right here too, Brian, kind of. With these, it's hard to turn down these 3 points in these situations on both sides. Both teams in the bonus with these last 3 minutes, so any foul, we're going to be shooting free throws.
Carter Cunningham has shot our only 2 free throws. He shoots 81%, missed a pair earlier. Clay County only 2 of 4 thus far. That free throw's too strong. Rebound to Hayden Harris. Clay County with a chance to pull even here or go ahead with 3. Jeremy Hibbard open for a 3, and that one is good. Nobody on him at all.
Yeah, nice drive there by DeZarn to kind of be able to suck the defender in.
Clay County has rattled off 9 in a row.
He did.
And we got an elbow lean in there by Carter Cunningham, showing some frustration. His second, team's 10th, but no free throws on a player control foul. 20-19, Clay County on a 9-0 run. 3:16 left here in the second quarter. Generals sticking with their 2-3 zone. Number 23 floats it down for Wagers. Wagers has it blocked. Good defense by Keegan Ward. Clemens, right side to Ward. He wants 3. That one's short. Rebound, Jude Lakes, and what we're going to have, foul on Clay County before the shot. Nice job down there by number 0, mixing it up, man.
Yep, and that can kind of be your stop the bleeding moment as well. Kind of with Clay County going on this big run that they went on, and also that's kind of a big, I believe that's Wagers' 3rd.
Wagers' 2nd. I had whistled him with one earlier that wasn't his, but he does pick up his 2nd, and the team's 9th. So this will be a 1-and-1 for Jude, his first trip to the free throw line. Jackson County 0 of 3 so far from the free throw line. Gets that one to go. Jude's got 7. That brings us even back at 20. Low scoring game for both teams as far as their season averages. Second one's too strong. You could tell it off his hand. Harris with another rebound. 20-20. 2:40 left here in the first half. Down low for Wagers. Good feed to Harris. Up, no good. Can't get it to fall, but he's going to get the foul. And
on Summers.
If that's on Summers, that's his 3rd. So Jackson County starting to mount up some foul trouble. 3 on Summers, 2 on Jude Lakes, 2 on Carter Cunningham, 2 on Keegan Ward. Clay County has Harris with 2, Hooker with 2, and Wagers with 2. Harris to the free throw line, first trip there tonight. He gets that one to go. He's got 14. And Summers going to have to check out for the final 2:35. And number 2, Jamison Markham checks in for him.
Big 2 minutes right here, Brian, for both sides.
Yeah, with our Jackson County's leading scorer on the bench and Harris effectively playing with his 2 fouls, you would consider Clay County to have a little bit of a slight advantage over these past the last 2.5 minutes. Jude Lake sees the double team coming. He does a good job of getting away from it and kind of making sure he can see the forest for the trees.
Kind of Clay on an 11-2 run right here as well.
Jude from 15, it's no good. Rebound ran down by Clay County's Landon DeZarn. So Clay County with the lead and the ball. 22-20. Long three on the way is too strong. Rebound. Harris had it for a moment. Jackson County tipped it out of his hands, but Hooker ends up with it for Clay. One-handed floater is good. First points for Grayson Hooker. Clay County by 4. Lakes gets it ahead to Cunningham. Cunningham stops and pops from 15, almost banked it in. Rebound to Harris. Harris already heading for a double-double here in this first half. Number 23, that's Jeremy Hibbard bringing it up for Clay County. Harris catch and shoot three is no good. Rebound though to Wagers. Wagers back up and can't get it to fall, but draws the foul, and that's got to be either 3 on Ward or Cunningham 1. And
It's on Vickers.
it is on Vickers. We'll take that one for sure. Only the first on Vickers. Team's 12th. Number 40, Aiden Wagers, has not scored, has not been to the free throw line tonight, but has been a big part of mixing everything up for Clay County. Singleton checks in for Ward. I think Ward was just wanting a breather.
Yeah.
Clay County 4 of 7 from the free throw line, make it 4 of 8, and we're going to have an over-the-back foul on number 4, Landon DeZarn. He picks up his second, and we're going to walk all the way down to the other end, and Jackson County is going to get a double bonus. You know, you get this feeling, and we've had these games before, where you just feel like you're waiting for that one player on either side to just break out. That's the vibe I'm getting from this.
Yeah, and it's kind of almost getting to that position too, Brian, of who's going to have the ball last or who's going to go on the best run at the end.
Jackson County is abysmal at free throws here in this first half. Only 1 of 6. Yeah, this stretch right here leading up to halftime, it could be really crucial for these teams. Markham can't get the second one to go either, and saying that, I think they're saying the shooter stepped into the lane, but it didn't fall anyway, so Jackson County 1 of 8. Almost a steal, and it is a steal, but then they get it back. Good defense back there by Vickers to disrupt them. And Coach Glenn Gray wants to take a timeout. Didn't like something he saw.
Flirting with that 10 seconds in the backcourt, I believe, is why he had to burn that one.
There you go. 30-second timeout called by Coach Glenn Gray. 1:05 left here in this first half, 24-20. Something we haven't seen in Ty Summers' high school career here at Jackson County very often is him fighting first half foul trouble.
Yeah, and like we said, this is one of the first games I can remember calling that there's been over 20 fouls committed in the first half. These seems like here lately our girls, kind of bragging on them is, they've went and untelling how many games without committing 20 team fouls or anything like that. So it's just been a very aggressive game. Really like both teams' aggressiveness, attacking the basket, getting these open looks that they've been getting. Like I said, the last big important minute, is Clay going to stretch this lead out, or is Jackson County going to be able to cut into it?
It was 19-11, so that's a 13-1 run by Clay County here in the last 3 or 4 minutes. Under a minute to go. Hooker over to Jackson, and it looks like Clay County may try to hold it for the final shot. Still 48 seconds left, but they are really pulling it out to midcourt like 4 corners.
Yep, they're going to go with the Coach Smith 4 corners here, probably about 20 to 15 seconds is when I really look for them to kind of make their move and attack. And you can't really leave Harris there in the corner, so Jude's kind of almost chasing the kind of in a matchup zone, kind of big here. See Singleton, he's not really been put in this situation. Let's see how he handles it.
22 seconds left. That's Hibbard with it, number 23. We're down to 12 seconds. Hooker and traveled with it.
And they had Harris there on the screen and pop for a 3. It's kind of surprised that they didn't go to him there, but Hooker liked what he saw.
Connor Gilbert going to check in for Hooker. So Jackson County with a chance to swing the momentum back into their favor with 8.5 seconds left. Ward checks in for Singleton for Jackson County, and number 20, Landon Smith, checking in for Clay County.
Yeah, smart there by Gray, just making sure that he don't
Harris don't get his third.
Harris don't pick up that third. That could have been really crucial. And Jude needs to be smart here and not pick up a foul.
Absolutely. Already got one player with 3. Inbound to Lakes. Lakes splits defenders and a lot of contact. I think they're just going to say
play on.
Play on. Here's a 3 at the horn, and it's well off the mark. So a bit of an offensive struggle for both teams. Clay County closes the quarter out in style on a 13-1 run, and they have a 4-point lead here at halftime over the Jackson County Generals. Clay County 24, Jackson County 20. Hunter at the half. Coming up next, stay tuned for more from PRTC TV.
With so many fun holiday moments to share with family and friends, there's no time for slow internet or lagging Wi-Fi. So give your gang what they really want this year: faster internet and Wi-Fi from PRTC. With speeds like these and no dead zones, you'll be ready to share all the holiday fun. Call or visit PRTC online and upgrade your internet and Wi-Fi for the holidays.
The Appalachian Wireless Holiday Sale is going on now. Appalachian Wireless has a holiday sale that will make everyone's holiday merry and bright. From now till the end of the year, visit us in store or reserve online for an unbelievable sale on all the hottest devices. Deals like the iPhone 14 for just $99.99 or the iPhone 12 for just 1 cent. We know what you want for the holidays because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Today, reliable internet is crucial for everyone to thrive. PRTC gets it. And we want you to know if you are currently enrolled in the Affordable Connectivity Program or Lifeline to help with your PRTC bill. You will lose these important benefits if you sign up for a government-funded cell phone plan. Protect your ACP or Lifeline benefit. Contact PRTC to learn more.
So, what are we doing here?
Well, just a trim. Maybe kind of a layered look.
Will you read the sign?
How about some real choice? Like the choices you get with IPTV, new from PRTC. Enjoy free HD and new features like on-screen caller ID. Plus, record 4 programs at once with our HD DVR. PRTC. It's all about you.
This is Santa with Mrs. Claus. Now, who are we saying hello to today?
Today we're saying hello and Merry Christmas to all the PRTC customers.
Oh, they're all on the nice list.
Ooh, that's good to know.
And I wish we had their internet up at the North Pole.
That would be nice.
We want to wish a very Merry Christmas to everyone there.
Halftime at Jackson County High School here on PRTC TV. Clay County with a 4-point lead, 24-20 here at the half as they close out the first half or the second quarter with a 13-1 run. Since online stats began back in 1997, there has been 52 meetings between these two teams. That's right, 52 meetings over the last 25 years. And how many of those meetings do you think Clay County has won? Out of 52.
40?
44.
It's close.
Clay County has been completely dominant in this series, 44-8. And let me throw you another loop here. We've only won 8 of the 52 matchups, and that includes the last 3.
Yep.
So before that, we'd only won 5 of 47. So Jackson County has won the last 3. In 2022, we beat them in the district tournament 69-58, 66-52, and 67-53 in the 2 regular season matchups. So Jackson County trying to make it 4 in a row, and they actually are currently on their longest winning streak ever against Clay County, and that's 3. But they got some work to do. Kind of an offensive struggle for both teams, and we'll see what kind of adjustments Coach Parrott and Coach Gray make at halftime. Let's find out how we got here first. Let's get inside the numbers. Halftime with Hunter.
We'll start with Jackson County. You had number 13, Ashton Clemens with 4 points. Number 32, Carter Cunningham with 4 points. Number 3, Ty Summers with 5 points. Number 0, Jude Lakes with 7 points. He led the Generals. And then Keegan Ward had 6 first-half rebounds. And then if we flip over to Clay's side, you had number 14, Grayson Hooker with 2 points. Number 23, Jeremy Herbert with 3 points. Number 22, Ethan Jackson with 4 points. And number 25, Hayden Harris with 15 points. And then number 40 for Clay County, Aiden Wagers, also had 6 rebounds himself. If we go to the team stats, Jackson County was 8 of 14 for 57% from 2, compared to Clay's 4 of 13 for 31%. Clay was 4 of 11 for 36%, compared to Jackson County's 1 of 6 for 17%. The Generals were 1 of 7 for 14% from the free throw line, compared to Clay's 4 of 8 for 50%. Clay County had 15 team rebounds compared to Jackson County 16. Jackson County had 6 turnovers compared to Clay County's 7.
Pretty even matchup overall, and we only have a 4-point lead for Clay County at the half. It's going to be interesting to see. You know, we talked about how sometimes that you come into this game with a little bit too much emotion, a little bit too fired up, if that's even a possibility. But do you feel like that once the teams have a chance to go into the locker room and sit down and catch their breath and say, hey, you know, this is happening, we are playing this game, that we'll see some looser style play in the second half?
I think you'll see a little looser. You know, I think, you know, probably both coaches' halftime speech is, you know, everybody kind of let's calm down. We're both right there either way. You know, it's Coach Gray, you know, you can't really say, you know, 4 points is nothing. You know, it's 2 possessions or even 1 possession. And then Coach Perry, you know, you're down 4 points. So I think, Brian, that you're going to see a little more looser style play in this second half by both teams. And I am, you know, I've said this 1,000 times, feels like, but I feel like this first 2 minutes for both sides is going to be really important. You know, Jackson County won the first quarter and then was really on their way to win the second quarter. And then I felt like Jackson County won the first half of the second quarter, and then Clay County kind of took momentum going, I think, what was in the half on a 13-1 run, something like that, to give them this lead and put them out in front. So, I mean, it's been a very well-balanced kind of ball game like we talked about. This has very much potential of your dogfight, who scores last or who's going to go on the last run for, in my opinion, for how this game is going to play out. We'll see who makes the better adjustments in this second half, and which team is going to come out and want it more, I think, is what's going to come down to at the end of the day.
Well, one thing we're going to have to keep an eye on, too, is these two teams committed a total of 22 team fouls in that first half. Jackson County in a little bit more severe foul trouble than Clay County is, but Clay County's got 4 players that are knocking on the door of their third foul. Hayden Harris, Landon Nazarn, Grayson Hooker, and Aiden Wagers all have 2 fouls apiece. Jackson County side, Ty Summers has 3. We've got Carter Cunningham with 2, Jude Lakes with 2, and Keegan Ward with 2. So we'll keep an eye on that, as could really play a big factor in this second half, keeping some of the better players on the bench and not able to play because of foul trouble. Action from around the region happening tonight other than here at Jackson County High School. We have Whitley County playing at Knox Central in boys action. Somerset Christian School is at OBI. Redbird is playing at Pineville. So 3 other games happening in the 13th region tonight. Tomorrow night, big series of action. North Laurel is actually going to be playing in the City of the Palms tournament against Punta Gorda, Florida at Fort Myers, Florida.
Say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, that will be kind of hard to say. Other action coming up in tomorrow night in the 13th. Not a whole lot of action for a Friday night, to be honest with you, heading into Christmas break. Harlan Independent, which is off to a great start, plays at Middlesboro. Lee County plays at Owsley. Of course, that's in the 14th, but our next door neighbors. And Knox Central playing at South Laurel. Corbin is at Williamsburg as well tomorrow night. Program reminder for you for us, Somerset is not coming to Jackson County High School this Saturday night. They had canceled on their side for whatever reason, so we won't have that game for you Saturday night at 7:30. Our next broadcast after tonight will be Jackson County and OBI's boys coming up next Monday. We'll take a quick 1-minute break and come back with the third quarter. Stay tuned. This should be a dandy second half. Clay on top by 4 at the half on PRTC TV.
A bundle from PRTC is your local choice for internet, TV, and phone at a better value. Our
Our internet's faster than ever, with consistent, affordable speeds no matter how many devices are online. State-of-the-art TV connections deliver more HD choices, convenient DVR options, and now TV everywhere.
And unlimited local calling with new long-distance plans, backed by exceptional 24-hour customer service.
Make the local choice for a better value.
Call or visit PRTC online today.
Most of us are in touch with the internet in one way or another all day long. A fast, secure connection matters. It keeps us entertained, informed, in touch. PRTC cares about your connection. We know strong, reliable internet with GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi makes life better. If you need an upgrade or just have a question, get in touch. Call or visit PRTC online today.
Top scorers from the first half for both teams. Hayden Harris with 15 for Clay County, 15 of their 24. And Jude Lakes with 7 of Jackson County's 20 as we get ready to start the third quarter. Streaming live on this Thursday, December the 15th on both our PRTC TV YouTube channel and Facebook page. If you're joining us live streaming, we appreciate you joining us wherever you are, near or far. Clay County to inbound. Ashton Clemens trying to make him a best friend back there, and Ethan Jackson.
And again, kind of going with that uncomfortable, nice.
Wide open was number 4 for Clay County. Couldn't get it to fall. That was Landon DeZarn.
I think Keegan Warren might have got a piece of that.
Ty Summers on the other end puts it up and in. Ty Summers with 7. 24-22. Wagers over to DeZarn. Hayden Harris getting a lot of attention, trying to move without the ball and can't get open. Carter Cunningham had his hand on the rebound just for a moment, but it's going to go back to Clay County. 24-22, Clay by 2. DeZarn gets it into Wagers. Now over to Hooker in the corner. Wide open is DeZarn for a 3. And we've got
offensive
foul called on Wagers. I guess you would deem that kind of like a moving screen.
Yeah, he was kind of doing the famous Clay County pick, but he was more of anytime Cunningham moved, he moved with him, and you can't do that on offense.
Wagers
He's more of a box out than a screen.
Wagers picks up his 3rd, so he becomes the first Clay County player with 3. Was informed by my niece he also plays football, so that was kind of a football move.
Yeah, and Clay County coming out with the box and chase here on Jude, going to try and see if someone else can contain us or beat us.
Ball knocked out of bounds, and number 14 Hooker trying his best to sell it to the official that it went off a Jackson County player, but to no avail.
And this is something too, Brian, it's probably something that I don't know if the Generals have seen so far, so that can cause quite a bit of confusion, and kind of props there to Coach Gray.
Titus Summers, a little out of control, can't get it to fall. Rebound to Harris for Clay County. They are in the front court in a hurry. DeZarn with it in the right corner. Looking down low for Wagers. Wagers makes his move, and we got foul called on Cunningham, and Cunningham picks up his 3rd. So Wagers goes back to the free throw line. He missed a couple there in that second quarter. Neither team shot their free throws very well in that first half. Jackson County 1 of 7. Clay County was 4 of 8, now 4 of 9. So Wagers still trying to get 1 to go. 0 of 3 thus far. See if he can find his mark here. And does not. Rebound by Summers.
Got lucky there.
Yeah, that ball just about got slapped back into Clay County's hands.
Yeah. Jackson had the better position, just kind of didn't go his way.
Clemens lobs it over to Summers. Jude Lakes being chased like you mentioned. He's going to have to earn everything he gets. Down to Lakes. Lakes turnaround up and rolls off. Ooh. Tried everywhere in the world to fall down. Rebound ahead to Harris. Harris going to stop and shoot it. That one's off the mark. Rebound kicks out to DeZarn, and he loses it. Somebody got a hand on it for Jackson County. Summers on the other wing missed a layup down low. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up and rolls off again. And Clay County with the rebound. Long pass ahead to Wagers is not a good one. Lakes with the interception. Behind the back, Dipsy-Do up and off.
Oh!
During the timeout, we're going to have to check that rim and see if somebody has put an invisible lid on it.
Yeah. But you can't get your head down right there. Had some really good looks right there from the Generals on the offensive side, so you can't come down here and kind of sulk and allow Clay to get an easy look.
Clemens with a deflection. Jackson gets the screen. Hooker open for a triple. That one's no good. Rebound to Jude Lakes. Jude passed it too late, trying to get it to Clemens. Hooker with the interception, and we've got a blocking foul called on Jude Lakes, and he's picked up his third. So now we've got Jackson County with 3 starters with 3 fouls here midway through the third quarter. That was a charge called on a pass, so no shots on this one. DeZarn triggers it into Wagers. Long 3 from DeZarn is good from the wing. First points of the night for DeZarn. Had a wide open look there. And Clay County now with their biggest lead of the night at 5, 27-22. Critical possession here for Jackson County. Summers over to Clemens in the corner. Down low trying to find Cunningham. And we're going to have a foul on Cunningham. He's just picked up his 4th. Actually, 3rd on Cunningham. I must have whistled him for one from somebody else. Team's 3rd. We do have a 30-second timeout on the floor. Jackson County only with 2 points in the first 3+ minutes, and that was from Summers toward the beginning of the quarter. But on the other side, Clay County only with a 3-pointer from DeZarn. So the team's kind of going back kind of the same way they were in the first couple of quarters, in that basket's not coming easy, and it feels like we've got maybe a little higher level percentage of emotion playing out there than we do have in precision basketball.
Yeah, this has kind of been more of a, like I said, emotion-based versus your kind of just your typical, I guess, play, one might say, as far as, just kind of calm, cool, collective. And that can be tough too, Brian, because, I mean, this is probably the biggest crowd we've had here all season, excluding the PRTC Classic. But, I mean, it's kind of hard to go from the way some of the games that the Generals have played with almost no one here to such a high emotions with a game like this.
Big district rivalry game. Inbound to Hooker. He gets a step on Clemens. They've got a one-man advantage for a moment. Harris for an open 3. That one's no good. Rebound, though. Jackson, nice position. Blocked by Keegan Ward. Excellent defense there by number 42. And Lakes comes out of there with it for Jackson County. He hands off to Summers. Summers. Here's Cunningham for a triple. That one's no good. Rebound into the hands of Hayden Harris. Jackson almost falls down, got tripped up on his own feet. Harris.
Nice move.
15-footer is good. First points of the second half for Harris. He's got 17 to lead all scorers.
And that's really kind of where Harris, too, has made his living, in his young career as a Clay County Tiger. He really loves that 15-foot jumper.
Summers over to Clemens. Summers stops, rises up, can't get it to fall. Rebound to Lakes. He tried to shoot it in mid-motion and couldn't get it to fall. Ball goes out of bounds off of Clay County, back to the Generals.
The Generals really struggling to find a basket right here in this second half.
Played 4.5 minutes here in the third, and they've got 2 points. Inbound, down to Cunningham. Ball fake, up and no good. Missed a short one there. And we're going to have a jump ball, I believe. Possession arrow favors Clay County. So we'll go back over. Nope, it's with Jackson County. Jackson County just looking for an offensive solution. Summers going to try to provide it and cannot. Rebound to DeZarn for Clay County.
And, General's getting some really good looks, just not being able to get a shot to fall so far in this third quarter.
Wagers with it in the paint, over to Hooker. Thought about the three, now gives it to Harris. Lakes is on him. Good hands there by Clemens, but Jackson County can't keep it from going out of bounds. Clemens with another knockaway. Going to get Vickers in there for Jackson County, replacing Clemens.
Going to do the old L. Lyle play right here. Let's see if the Generals can defend it. Nope.
Into Harris. Harris called for traveling. Yep. So Jackson County dodges a bullet there as they were able to get the inbounds pass into Hayden Harris. Only 7 points scored by these two teams combined in 5 minutes of action. Ward, three is good. Big bucket right there. First points of the night for number 42, Keegan Ward.
And boy, did they come at a good time.
7-point lead cut down to 4 now, 29-25. Jackson penetrates, kicks it to Harris. Harris over to number 4, DeZarn. Floater is on the way and good.
Nice movement.
Acrobatic shot by Landon DeZarn. He's got 5 all here in the third quarter. Summers with the screen from Cunningham. Now gives it to him. Cunningham from the free throw line. The jumper is good. Nice form there by Cunningham. Hadn't heard from him in a while. Had 4 in the first quarter, now 6 for the game. 31-27. Generals in man-to-man. Vickers guarding Grayson Hooker. Jackson gets the screen. Here's a three from the left elbow. It is an air ball. Might have been partially blocked, but right there is Aiden Wagers for the putback. First points for number 40.
It's one of those kind of, maybe just your bad break for the Generals, or if you look at it like this, really nice pass from Hooker.
Now, Wagers in the right place at the right time. Jude Lakes over to Summers. Ward, that's too strong. Rebound. Vickers was able to tip it out, but it goes into the hands of Hooker for Clay County. Harris fakes the three, tried to get it down to Wagers and went off of his leg out of bounds. So I think Harris was caught in a moment of indecision there when he got up in the air.
Yeah, and also really too, you might really like would have seen to have Harris there just shoot it. Kind of had the transition, walk up three, kind of a really good shot, high percentage shot. Really would have liked him taking that three just as well as he shot the ball so far tonight.
Junior Hayden Harris leading all scorers with 17, but only 2 here in this third quarter. Jude Lakes, the floater is good, and the foul. Jude Lakes, his first bucket in a while, and chance for a three-point play here. Foul was on Hooker, and that's his third. He joins Wagers with 3. Ashton Clemens checking in, also Rice checking in for Clay County. DeZarn coming out, and Summers coming out, trying to avoid
those fouls.
Ty pick up his 4th here in the last minute. Jude's free throw is good. Jude also playing with 3 fouls. He's got 10, becomes the first General in double figures. 33-30. Generals inch a little bit closer. Rice throws it ahead to Jackson. Jackson to Wagers at the free throw line. In the corner, they've got DeZarn open for a 3, and that one's no good. Rebound, though, to Jackson.
He rebounds very well for a guard as well.
Harris gets an open look, can't get that one to fall.
He's not going to miss many of those.
No,
the Generals got a break there.
Dodged a bullet. Ward with the rebound. Jude Lakes rises up. That ball's partially blocked.
Kind of forced that one.
Wagers with the rebound for the Tigers. Ahead to DeZarn. Down low, they go to Wagers. DeZarn's going to try a 3. That one's short. Wagers gets the rebound. Puts it up. No good, but we got a foul. I believe it's going to go against Keegan Ward. That's Ward's 3rd, team's 4th. And Wagers going to the free throw line. He's struggled there tonight. Done a real nice job on the boards for Clay County. He's got 2 points, but he's 0 of 4 from the free throw line. That one's good. Only 11 and a half seconds left here in this third quarter. Clay County getting quite a few players in there, maybe to get
nice little 11-second break there. Kind of. Also, you don't want to pick one of your key players pick up a foul right here, either.
That's right. So Wagers redeems himself from the line, gets 2 in a row, 35-30. 9 seconds left in the third quarter, and we got a foul on Clay as Summers made his drive. It's going to go against number 4, actually number 0, Rice, his second, team's third. Fouls haven't came quite as plentifully in this third quarter as they did in the first half. Got a timeout on the floor. I'm thinking that Coach Parrott's wanting to set up a final play for this third quarter, which could be bigger than what people realize, in that with 8 seconds left and you're down 5 in a quarter that's belonged to Clay County a bit. Actually, they've outscored us by 1 here in the third, but to set up this final play, if you can get a bucket or even a 3 to close out the third quarter, that's some really nice momentum going into the final frame.
Yeah, and if you can get that momentum, and also, you know, every possession matters at this point. So if you can go from being down 2 possessions to 1 possession, you know, that doesn't seem like a whole lot to people, but that's going to be very huge. And you also can take all the momentum away from Clay back to Jackson, or Clay can take the momentum that Jackson's starting to build away. It really just kind of depends on what happens here in this 8 seconds. And, you know, it's going to come down to who executes better. Are we going to have better offense, or are we going to have better defense?
In a low-scoring game like we've got here, you know, that bucket could make the difference at the horn.
Yep.
Jackson came down by 5. What do you think? What do you want to draw up here with 8 seconds left?
The way it's been going, I would really kind of like maybe a 2-man game with Carter and Jude, put Titus and Markham both on the corners. They both shoot very well out of the corners. And then you've also got Ward, who can knock down the 3 as well. And the old Houston head tap.
Markham going to try a 3 air ball, but Jude Lakes there with the rebound, and he's going to be fouled on the putback. So.
Yeah, and right there, I don't think Markham really knew how much time he had left, but, you know, it kind of turned out to worked out for us in the better.
Foul was on Connor Gilbert. That's his first, team's 4th, and Jude going back to the free throw line where he is 2 of 3. Yes, 2 of 3. Has 10 points, rattles that one out. Jackson County's free throw struggles continue. Parrott gets Summers off there, so he doesn't pick up that 4th foul with 2.5 seconds left.
And one thing you want to do right here too, as the Generals, is not give anything up.
Second free throw is good by Lakes. He's got 11. Vickers going to get him a quick breather. Only 2.5 seconds left, but they got to watch for long passes here.
You don't want to give up this corner 3. Kind of seems like that's where Rice is headed.
35-31, 2.5 left. Inbound to Jackson, and not going to have time to get a shot off at the end of 3. So still nip and tuck, 4-point lead for Clay County as we head to the fourth quarter. Clay County 35, Jackson County 31. Stay tuned, PRTC TV.
Not enough power? Not okay. Weak Wi-Fi? Also not okay. These days, your home's got Wi-Fi connected gadgets and devices here, there, everywhere, and they all use more and more Wi-Fi until, luckily, an easy upgrade to PRTC fast, reliable internet with GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi makes it all okay. Call or visit PRTC online for a great upgrade offer today.
As a U.S. veteran, imagine getting the care you need without driving all the way to Lexington. At the Virtual Living Room in McKee, you'll have access to VA doctors who can prescribe medications through an easy-to-use computer set up in a private, comfortable environment inside the Jackson County Public Library. Schedule an appointment through your VA doctor today. Gigabit broadband internet service for the Virtual Living Room is provided by PRTC.
24 minutes in the books and 8 minutes to go. Getting ready to start the fourth quarter between Jackson County and Clay County. Clay County with the 4-point lead, 35-31. The teams were dead even there in that third quarter, 11 points apiece. You're watching high school basketball on PRTC TV. Foul trouble on both teams, so we'll keep an eye on that as we start this fourth quarter. Hayden Harris has played with 2 fouls since the first quarter. Down low, wide open. Somebody lost their defensive assignment on Landon Nazarn. He's got 7 with an easy jumper from the baseline.
You got to give Ethan Jackson a hockey assist there, just going off the Clay County pick. He said really boxed Ward out so he couldn't close out. Really nice draw play by there by Coach Gray.
37-31. Jude Lakes for a 3, in and out. Rebound, Keegan Ward back up, no good, and the rebound to Clay County's Jackson. So Generals with 2 shots at it, can't get it to fall. Clay County up by 6 with the ball, 37-31. Harris double teamed. Hibbard thought about the 3, penetrates. Harris will take the 3. That one's short, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Clay County back to Jackson County. Harris had 15 in the first half, only has 2 here in the second half in just over a quarter of play, so the Generals have done a good job on him. Down low, that's Jude Lakes, up and in, slick. 13 for Lakes. 37-33. Hibbard gives it up to Hooker, he'll bring it up. Jude Lakes always knowing where number 25 is on the floor.
Yeah, kind of almost like a matchup.
3 is no good, but again, we're going to get the rebound, and
Jackson sold that one a little bit, but it worked.
Picks up the 4th personal on Carter Cunningham, team's 5th. 37-33. He sold it, and the officials bought it.
Yep.
Harris triggers it into Wagers. Harris turnaround from the free throw line, rolls in. 19 for Hayden Harris. Back out to a 6-point lead. Summers, catch and shoot 3 is good. Ty Summers, second 3 of the game. That gives him 10. He joins Jude Lakes in double figures for the Generals. 39-36, lead back down to 3 now. Jeremy Hibbard, number 23, with the ball for Clay County. Nazarn, back to Hibbard. Nazarn.
Nice pick there by Harris.
Lakes able to recover. Down for Wagers, up, no good. Rebound to Keegan Ward. And Jackson County can cut it to 1 or tie with a 3 on this possession. Clemens, Keegan Ward, catch and shoot 3, no good. Rebound though, Carter Cunningham. Down low.
Nice pass.
Good feed to Lakes, can't get it to go. And he's going to get this one to go though and draw the foul. Jude Lakes working hard down low with a nice dime from Carter Cunningham.
And Wagers picking up his 4th foul right there too. Something to watch because he hasn't really filled up the scoring column, but he has been very big on the offensive glass.
He's been everywhere. Lakes' free throw ties it up. So Jackson County has outscored them 8-4 here in this first almost 3 minutes of the fourth quarter, and we're tied at 39. Jackson into front court, and Hayden Harris. I think Keegan Ward got a hand on that one, but Wagers ends up with it. Nazarn with a 3. Nazarn has 10.
All in the second half too, Brian.
Yes. Down to Jude Lakes. Jude puts the floater up, no good. Rebound is going to go to Clay County's Jackson. Harris tried to sell the charge. Nazarn with it. Summers on him.
And right here too, Clay County has to be in no hurry here with the 3-point lead with right around 4 minutes left.
And that may be exactly what Coach Glenn Gray wants to say to his team. Full timeout on the floor, 4:21 left here in the fourth quarter. Clay County hanging on to a 3-point lead over Jackson County, 42-39 here on PRTC TV.
Fiber-powered internet from PRTC is fast. Crazy fast. Experience crazy fast internet speeds from PRTC with reliable downloads up to 1 gig. Now you can surf, stream, game, chill with speed to spare. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Accelerate your internet. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade your internet today.
Located in the Jackson County Regional Industrial Park in Annville, Kentucky, the Jackson County McKee Industrial Development Authority helps companies and communities win. It is and always will be our mission to recruit new business and industry and support the people in our region. We want the people and industry to stay in Jackson County, and here's why. We offer workforce information and training, business planning for new and existing businesses, the fastest broadband in Kentucky, state-of-the-art facilities, and financial assistance and tax incentives. All of this with a rich culture of communities that care. We were just announced as a certified work-ready in progress area. What does this mean for Jackson County? It means that we're ready to... Clay County with the ball out of the timeout. They lead by 3 over Jackson County 42-39. 4:13 left in the game. DeZarn over to Harris. Harris, nice job.
Nice pick by Cunningham.
Yeah, that's really a gutsy play with those 4 fouls. Summers, ball fake, and he hits the bottom of the rim with his shot.
Really would like to see Summers just go up there. He was kind of looked like he was afraid of getting his shot blocked.
Jackson can't get it to fall. Vickers does knock it out of bounds, though. It'll go back to Clay County. Hayden Harris going to inbound for the Tigers. Gets it into Wagers. Now Hooker to Harris. Harris is bumped before the shot, and Cunningham is fouled out. Well, so Cunningham fouls out with 6 points. Jackson County is going to have to find a solution for him down low. There's some type of debate going on here between Coach Barrett and the officials, but the foul's done been called on Cunningham. So now the teams have a few seconds to be able to regroup. Markham going to check in for Cunningham. (42-39) your score remains. Calling it a non-shooting foul. That's the 16th foul on Jackson County. Next will be free throws that's not player control. DeZarn hiding in the corner again, and we lost him again, and he made us pay again. 13 for DeZarn, and again, all in the second half. Back out to a 6-point lead, and we're going to have a foul on Clay County before the shot. It's going to go against either Hooker or DeZarn. Going to go against DeZarn, his third, and that's their team's 6th, so may have some free throws coming down to the wire here for both these teams. Vickers telegraphed his pass, trying to get it over to Ward in the corner, and Harris knocked it out of bounds. Inbound to Summers, back to Vickers. Vickers gives it to Lakes. Markham going to try a 3. That one's good. Big shot by number 2, Jamison Markham.
Now you got to get a stop.
First points of the night for number 2. Jackson from the free throw line. High arcing shot. Ward made him kind of change his shot, and he gets the rebound as well. And look at Ty Summers has his shot blocked by Harris, though. And we got a foul on Jude Lakes on the other end. So you got to commend the hustle by Hayden Harris, coming all the way down from the other end to block that shot at a pivotal time. Foul is on Jude Lakes, and he's picked up his 4th. And Clay County's number 4, DeZarn, going to get a couple of free throws here. He's had a huge second half. All 13 of his points coming. He can make it a 5-point lead if he can make these 2. First one is no good, though. both these teams need to go shoot some free throws.
Yeah, and that's kind of one of those two, though, with the emotions of a game like this, Brian, kind of.
Second one is good by Desarn. 14 for him. 46-42. Clay by 4. We're under 3 at 2:50 and counting. Jude Lakes into the paint. Floater is rolling off. Man, you don't miss many of those.
No.
Uncontested shot like that. So Jackson County's now going to have to turn up the defense. Down to Harris. Harris up and no good. Rebound to Wagers. Back up, no good. They get the rebound again. And number 14, Hooker, down to Wagers. His shot is up and in. Wagers had a great game. Only has 6 points, but he's been
huge on the glass.
Right in the middle of all of it. Back out to a 6-point lead. Jude Lakes rises up, puts it in. 7 in the quarter for Lakes. Got a full timeout called by Coach Greg Parrott of Jackson County with 2:05 left. 48-44. Clay County with the 4-point lead. Jude Lakes with a team high 18 now for the Generals. 19 for Hayden Harris to lead Clay County. Landon Desarn
14
has
big
14
second half points.
all here in the second half. So Carter Cunningham is fouled out with 6 points. We've got Jude Lakes playing with 4 fouls. Ty Summers has 3. Keegan Ward has 3. Clay County not in as much foul trouble as Jackson County is. Wagers has 4. Grayson Hooker has 3, and Landon Desarn has 3. I would have bet you probably some money that after the first half we had that we would have more than one player fouled out by now.
Yeah, after the first half, it was kind of now we've got a few flirting with it.
Yes.
When a lot of time left in these 2 minutes for someone to foul out. But, yeah, it's been a very, very hectic kind of first half there with all those team fouls. Kind of been more calm, cool, and collective here in this second half.
22 team fouls on the 2 teams combined there in that first half, and only 13 here in this second half.
Coach Parrott kind of going to go with the offense-defense right here, putting Lakes on the bench, getting subbed in by little brother Lakes, just so Jude doesn't pick up that 5th foul.
I mean, Jude won't stay on the bench very long. As soon as he has the opportunity, I would say Coach Parrott will even use a timeout to bring Lakes back in.
I would say with about 2 minutes left, if the ball gets in the right player's hand, maybe Wagers just going off how he shot these free throws, probably look to foul him because both teams are already in the bonus, so it kind of shaves some time off the clock. But with as well as Clay County's been on the offensive board tonight, you got to make sure if you're Jackson County that you box out. But if you're Clay County, just keep what you're doing, and attack the boards.
Wagers coming into the game was 6 of 11 from the free throw line for 54%. He's 2 of 6 here tonight for 33%, but he did make his last 2 after missing his first 4. Jackson County picking up full court man-to-man. Clemens picks up Jackson. Nice little move by Jackson. Here's the three-pointer by Desarn. It's no good. Rebound is to Jackson, though, as Clay County has done a great job on the offensive boards, and it's going to go back to Jackson County. They're saying Jackson lost it out of bounds.
And, you know, Desarn's had a really nice second half. However, though, that might be kind of one of those growing pains where you really like Desarn just kind of bring that back out. You know, if he hits the 3, it is probably the dagger, but, you know, really love the confidence of Desarn right there. But, however, in hindsight, might want to pull that out.
Zion Lakes, Ashton Clemens come out, and Ty Summers and Jude Lakes come back in. Jude guarded heavily, and he's going to get fouled. Number 14, Grayson Hooker picks up his 4th, but more importantly, it stops the clock because that is the 7th team foul on Clay County. So we're going to get a 1-and-1 for Jude Lakes for Jackson County. And anytime you can, if you're down 4 and you can sit there and put points on the board without the clock moving, that's a good thing.
Yep.
Still some perspiration there in front of the Jackson County bench. They were trying to clean that up after the timeout, but evidently still a problem. So some big free throws here for number 0. He is 4 of 6 from there on the night. First one is good. $19 for Jude Lakes. 48-45, down to a 3-point lead. Second one good as well. Nice job by the senior. He'll come out now to avoid fouling out, and Ashton Clemens comes back in. Almost a steal, but Jackson able to get it back, and you got to applaud the hustle of Ashton Clemens. He picks up his second, and that's going to be a 1 and a bonus for Clay County for Ethan Jackson. Jackson has struggled from the free throw line this year, 18 of 32 for only 56%. As a team, Clay County does not shoot free throws well. They're only 52% as a team, with their highest percentage free throw shooter being Hayden Harris at 66%. So we'll see if the numbers continue. Jackson is 2 of 4 from there tonight.
You know, 1-and-1 right here, you gotta box out. You can't give up an offensive board right here if you're the Generals.
Front end is going to be short, and rebound's going to go off of Clay County back to Jackson County. So a big turn right there as Jude makes a pair, and Jackson County can pull even or go ahead. Summers going to walk it up. He's got 10 points. He's fought some foul trouble tonight, been on the bench some. Looking for Lakes on the left side, comes back to the right. Penetrates, puts the floater up, and it's going to roll off, and we're going to have a charging foul called on Summers. That's Summers' 4th, and the team's 9th.
Ooh.
No free throws, though. I didn't see it.
I didn't either. I thought Wagers kind of fell under. In my opinion, again, it would have been one of those. Really would have liked to have seen a no call. However, that's why I'm up here, and they're down in there.
And that would have been a big swing, too, if it had been a block, because Wagers would have fouled out.
Yeah. But, again, I didn't think there was enough contact for it to go either way. I think Wagers sold it, and I also thought Summers sold it as well. So, in my opinion, I thought it really should have been a no call.
Tate Rice set to inbound. Into Harris. Markham on him. Jackson County certainly doesn't have to foul at this point. They're just down by 2. If they can force the turnover. And we're going to have a foul on Zion Lakes. Zion's first. That's the team's 10th. So now we're in a double bonus. And Grayson Hooker going to get 2 free throws for Clay County. On the year, he hasn't shot very many free throws. Matter of fact, I don't even have him even shooting a free throw this year up till tonight, according to KHSAA. He'll get a couple. First one is good.
Big shot right there by Hooker.
3 points for Grayson Hooker. Summers and Jude Lakes check back in. And Grayson Hooker trying to make it a 2-possession game here with 54 seconds left. Second one is rolling off. Keeps it a 1-possession game with a 3. Summers into front court. Markham finds Vickers down low. Good feed to Keegan Ward, up and in. Keegan Ward has 5. It's a 1-point game, 49-48. And we're going to have a foul on Markham to stop the clock. And that's going to put Hooker back to the free throw line, where he just made 1 of 2.
Oh. And right now, too, that, you know, with a lot of people, that free throw that he missed right there is crucial, because even if he makes both these, we're still at a 1-possession game.
And you've got pretty much everybody on the floor for Jackson County can shoot the 3-pointer, too.
Yep.
So Grayson Hooker will get 2 more here with a loud crowd behind him. First one is good. So Hooker's done a good job here late in the game, making 2 of 3 thus far, taking it back out to a 2-point lead for the Tigers, 50-48.
And you got to box out right here. Wagers has had his way on the glass. Really challenge right here for Summers to be able to box him out.
Second one is no good. Rebound to Ward. So Jackson County able to trade 2 for 1 a moment ago. If they can trade 2 for 1 again, we'll be tied. Jude Lakes guarded closely by Rice. Jump pass, and it was to nobody. Ball went sailing between 2 Jackson County players, and that is really rough for the Generals with only 16 seconds left, as they had an opportunity to tie or go ahead. So now Jackson County forced into a very quick foul. Down 2 with only 16 seconds left.
And one thing you want to do right here, Brian, is not get beat on the home run play. Now you got Ward back there protecting the basket.
Into Harris. Harris has it knocked away. Markham thought he got all ball, but it is going to put their best free throw shooter to the line, shooting a double bonus, as that is the 12th team foul on Jackson County. Harris is 2 of 2 from the line tonight. Those were way back in the second quarter. Looking for points number 20 and 21 here. He makes them both. It may seal the deal right here, as he can make it a 4-point lead with 15 seconds left. That one rattles out. So a big miss there on the front end. Lakes and Summers check back in for Jackson County. And also Zion Lakes, if they're going to bring Vickers out instead of Zion. Don't see the Lakes brothers on the floor at the same time very much.
No, you don't. And this is kind of, win or lose right here. This is a very nice growing pain or a great learning opportunity for Zion Lakes. Not had a lot of varsity experience.
I only see 4 Jackson County players out
Markham's
there.
in the corner.
Okay, he's hiding. I got you. Harris's second one is good. Makes it a 3-point lead. Keegan Ward going to inbound it. Gets it into Lakes, and we're going to have a foul, and that's not what Clay County wanted to do. Coach Glenn Gray is heading for the bleachers. The foul was on Rice, and that stops the clock and gives Jude Lakes the chance to cut the gap down to 1 with 14.5 seconds left. Now, are we at a point with the time clock that your attempt is to make the first and miss the second?
I don't think so. I think, it really kind of depends on at this point, especially the way Clay shot the ball in the second half, or shot the free throws in the second half. It's kind of been, we've been doing a lot of 1 for 2s. I think you try to make this free throw, deny, get a 5-second count, and if you don't get it, foul right away on the inbounds.
51-49. Second one also good. Jude a perfect 5 of 5 here in the fourth quarter from the free throw line. He's got 21. And Summers is going to foul out. Didn't have much of a choice. Summers fouls out with 10. So that does pull probably your most accurate three-point shooter off the floor. And on the other end, it's going to give number 14 Hooker a chance to make it a 3-point game with 12.6 seconds left. And your entire defensive strategy for Jackson County, Hunter, is going to hinge on if he makes 1, none, or 2.
Yep. And, with 12 seconds here, I think regardless, I think Coach Perry's got 1 timeout left. I think you try to get it across half court, call a timeout no matter what the situation is. And you either go for whatever right there. You could be going for the tie or the win either way. It just depends if it's going to be a 2 or a 3.
Big free throws right here for Grayson Hooker. He's got 4 points on the night, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, all here in the fourth quarter. That's the big one right there, is to get the first one to go. And Coach Parrott is going to use a timeout to try to kind of maybe ice Hooker on this second free throw. I kind of get the feeling that that might not have been Parrott's last timeout to utilize it with 12.6 seconds left. I think he's just trying to give number 14 Grayson Hooker about a 60 to 90 seconds to think about this second free throw.
Yeah, kind of one of those, just icing, trying to ice they always say ice the kicker, but this time, ice the free throw shooter.
52 to 50. Jackson County trails Clay County by 2. It's been a hard-fought game for both teams.
And Brian, sorry to interrupt you there, but I think one thing we both can say is, both these teams, this is a rivalry. Kind of seems like, they may not like each other or anything, but they both respect each other. It seems like that's been one thing I've seen tonight on both sides is they've both shown real great athletics, sportsmanship for athletics. I mean, they really respect each other, it seems like.
Jackson County playing without the injured Andrew Gabbard, who was hurt during the PRTC Classic, had a pretty nasty ankle sprain. He's down there with the team, but not dressed. So here's the big one right here. The first one was a big one, but this one's just as big, if not bigger, because it will make it a 3-point lead. Jackson County's got to get the rebound on a miss. Second free throw is good. 3-point game. Inbound to Jude Lakes. Now 8 seconds. Jude rises up, has his three blocked by Rice, and we're going to have what? Ball going back to Clay County with 2 seconds left, and Coach Parrott is irate about something.
That's the only thing, great defense by Rice, but I think what Parrott's really barking about there is Rice never gave him no place to kind of come down, never gave him a place to land, and that's kind of the big problem right there is in that situation is you've got to be able to give the shooter the opportunity to come down right there.
All right, the foul really doesn't matter, but it was on Zion Lakes, and with 2.1 seconds left, all that Rice has got to have is one make here to go ahead and finish this one off.
And this is probably the situation, too. When he makes the first one, he's going to miss the second one just to allow the clock to run out. If they make the second one, it kind of gives whoever's taking it inbounds just more of a chance to get a running start.
So Tate Rice with 2 opportunities to seal the deal for the Tigers, and he does. So Clay County with a hard-fought win here tonight at Jackson County High School. Second one is also good. Jude Lakes from half court and a little bit short. So the Clay County Tigers with the 5-point win over the Jackson County Generals, the final 55-50. We'll come back to Jackson County High School in a moment and wrap up this broadcast on PRTC TV.
There are lots of small reasons to have home phone service, and one very big one. 911 emergency location. Only a call from your home phone instantly transmits your address to emergency personnel. Cell phones can't.
911, what's your emergency?
If trouble comes to your home, seconds count. PRTC Home Phone helps first responders do their job. It's a small price to pay for what you can save. This is TV. This is TV Set Free. TV everywhere from PRTC TV sets you free to watch what you want, where you want. Catch your favorite networks, including live TV, ready to watch on any web-connected device for no extra charge. That's TV Set Free. Enjoy the extra value of PRTC TV everywhere. Visit prtcnet.org and sign up today.
The Appalachian Wireless Holiday Sale is going on now. Appalachian Wireless has a holiday sale that will make everyone's holiday merry and bright. From now till the end of the year, visit us in store or reserve online for an unbelievable sale on all the hottest devices. Deals like the iPhone 14 for just $99.99 or the iPhone 12 for just 1 cent. We know what you want for the holidays because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
It's coming. It's almost here. And we've never been more ready for the holidays' good cheer. We'll be in touch with loved ones from places far and near, with fast internet and Wi-Fi for the best days of the year. PRTC has holiday gifts for you this year. Call anyone, anywhere in the U.S., free on Christmas Day, and watch all premium movie channels free December 23rd through New Year's Eve. Visit PRTC online to learn more. Yes, we're all quite over staying home right now, but we can make it better by streaming the great shows and movies we've been wanting to see. PRTC can help with fast, reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig, enhanced by reliable Wi-Fi. Stream all you want, no matter how many gadgets are going at once. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade today.
With so many fun holiday moments to share with family and friends, there's no time for slow internet or lagging Wi-Fi. So give your gang what they really want this year: faster internet and Wi-Fi from PRTC. With speeds like these and no dead zones, you'll be ready to share all the holiday fun. Call or visit PRTC online and upgrade your internet and Wi-Fi for the holidays.
The Appalachian Wireless Holiday Sale is going on now. Appalachian Wireless has a holiday sale that will make everyone's holiday merry and bright. From now till the end of the year, visit us in store or reserve online for an unbelievable sale on all the hottest devices. Deals like the iPhone 14 for just $99.99 or the iPhone 12 for just 1 cent. We know what you want for the holidays because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
It was a hard-fought game by both teams, but Clay County coming out on top as they outscored Jackson County by 5 points. The final, Clay County 55 and Jackson County 50. And that just goes to show that these two teams are going to be very evenly matched, coming up with a match still to come at Clay County. And, of course, these two teams will almost indefinitely meet in the district tournament as the 2 and 3 seed as well. Again, the final score, Clay County 55, Jackson County 50 here on PRTC TV. Let's get a final rundown on how it happened and get inside the numbers with final stats. Here's Hunter.
We'll start with Jackson County as individuals. You had number 2, Jamison Markham with 3 points. Number 13, Ashton Clemens with 4 points. Number 42, Keegan Ward with 5 points and 11 rebounds. Number 32, Carter Cunningham with 6 points and 6 rebounds. Titus Summers with 10 points. The Generals were led by Jude Lakes with 22 points and 6 rebounds. Then if we go over to Clay County side, you had number 0, Tate Rice with 2 points. Number 23, Jeremy Hibbard with 3 points. Number 14, Grayson Hooker with 6 points. Number 40, Aiden Wagers with 6 points and 10 rebounds. Number 22, Ethan Jackson with 4 points and 9 rebounds. Number 4, Landon Lazarn with 14 points, all coming in the second half. And then number 25, Hayden Harris led the Generals the Clay County Tigers with 20 points and 8 rebounds. And then if you go to the team stats, Jackson was 7 of 19 for 37% from the field versus Clay shooting 6 of 13 for 46%. The Clay County was 3 of 11 from 3 for 27% compared to Jackson County's 3 of 9 for 33%. General shot 7 of 8 from the free throw line for 88% compared to Clay County's 10 of 16 for 63%. Whoop, sorry here. Told you wrong. I had it pulled up there wrong. There we go. That's better. So doing the team stats over, the Generals shot 15 of 33 for 45%, compared to Clay's 10 of 26 for 38%. Clay was 7 of 22 from 3 for 32%, compared to Jackson 4 of 15 for 27%. The Generals were 8 of 15 from the free throw line for 53%, compared to Clay County's 14 of 24 for 58%. Clay County had 35 team rebounds compared to Jackson County's 32. The Generals had 10 team turnovers compared to Clay County's 12.
All right. Did you do assists?
Yes, I had Clay with 7 team assists compared to Jackson's 8 team assists.
Pretty evenly matched game. Jackson County got out rebounded by 3, 35 to 32. We didn't have a chance to break down into offensive and defensive rebounding, but you just got the vibe that they really controlled the offensive glass. Several possessions I remember where they had 3 and 4 shots at the basket.
Clay had 13 offensive rebounds and Jackson had 10.
Well, it felt like more.
It felt like a lot more.
Yeah, it really did.
One other thing, though, I felt like, too, it just seems like there was two or three possessions there that all their offensive rebounds come in bunches. Seems like, in the second half, in the first half, there's 2 times I can remember it was Wagers and Jackson shooting it till they put it in or got fouled one.
Our PRTC TV players of the game for both teams, Jude Lakes will be for Jackson County with 22 points and 6 rebounds. Hayden Harris, the PRTC TV player of the game for Clay County with 20 points and 8 rebounds. Well, that's going to do it for us for this broadcast. Again, the game on Saturday night with Somerset has been canceled by Somerset, so we won't be able to bring you that one on Saturday night. Our next broadcast, and actually our final broadcast of the 2022 calendar year, will be next Monday as Jackson County takes on OBI here at Jackson County High School. Good luck to both the teams as Jackson County teams as they travel into holiday play. Going into the girls playing at the Smoky Mountain Classic in Tennessee next week, and then also playing in Berea after Christmas is over with. Jackson County boys will also be playing in the Berea Holiday Classic over the holiday and in the Chain Rock Classic after Christmas. So good luck to both teams as they travel into holiday play. Clay County boys will be playing in the Bobby Keith Classic on the 19th. That's next Monday against Leslie County at home, so that'll be their next game as well. Again, for TJ and Justin, Mark, Hunter, and Brian, thank you so much for joining us for another exciting presentation of high school basketball here on PRTC TV.